Number 6, Presage Nocturne, one of the runs of the Caulfield Cup. We talk about those up on speed or up on the inside. Presage Nocturne was good, I thought, in the Caulfield Cup, Dean.
Yep, back wide, and I don't think that's where you want it to be on that day as such. Ate up the fast tempo. The late splits were outstanding, screaming, give me more distance. And I know I read a lot that's suggesting he's a dead set muddy, but there's a couple of replays that I watched this morning that I'm not quite sure he could get a heavy 8, heavy 9. So I love him a lot. I think he's the best winning result for me in this year's race. I love the setup, Caulfield Cup. I think we've seen that dominate in the Cox Plate the last couple of years. Right barrier, right everything. I just don't want it to be too wet. I think a soft 7 max, and he'll be my main bet on the day.
It's interesting you say that because just reading the form guide is soft 9 starts for 3 wins, 3 seconds, 2/3, and then heavy is 1 win, 2 seconds from 4 starts. But you watch a couple of those replays on really wet tracks, Trent.
I would say so. At the time, his career peak rating of 114 came in a Group 3 at Longchamp on ground that I would describe as about a soft 7.
Yep.
And he ran third that day to Savannah's Knight, who's
just
handy little horse.
There, I just saw him.
My little query with him, so he comes through the kind of same form lines as American and Noonan when like about 10 years ago now. Very similarly rated. I would have him below those horses, but then he came out and the Caulfield Cup run was really good. I played devil's advocate a little bit. I thought he had the right run. He followed half yours. Like he was one off the fence.
He did follow.
He followed half yours throughout. Who had the better turn of foot with the lighter weight and kicked away from him. He was good. I don't think he was great. 2 miles would be no issue for him. I just think he's been overbet a little bit considering he's come out there. He started 60-1, and now he's like challenging for favouritism here. When I still think he'll probably need to improve off that rating to win. So he's one that I kind of had a little bit longer in my market. And I think he's the trendy tip that's been overbet early.
That's a good call. The trendy bet. You seen that with the Absurd.
Everyone's tipping him, and I think he's just too short. I think he'll get out of it.
Absurd was a bit of that play as well the last couple of years. He's a very interesting horse, and just listening to a few international experts, they were really surprised by how well he went in the 2,400 metre Caulfield Cup.
Well, there's another one as well. Like there was one day in a 3,100 metre race at Longchamp, effectively crossed the line with River of Stars. River of Stars started like your 220 favourite that day. I think Presage Nocturne was about 650. And there was only about a kilo and a half between them that day. And, obviously River of Stars gets in much lighter here and the market was with her that day. Now that's a long time ago and there's a lot's happened since then. I just thought that was interesting.
Nick?
Yeah, I had him $9. So I thought he has some improvement to come in the yard. I thought that was probably the main takeaway.
Sorry to interrupt, is he a bet at $9?
Oh,
it's about that the market.
I think I might chop out on him. If it's really wet, I'm going to chop out on him. I think that's going to be his advantage.
Yep.
I don't like the international riders, so that sort of put him down a little bit. I would have him a bit shorter if he had a local jockey on. So
I do think Pascoe gave him a pretty good ride in the Caulfield Cup.
Yeah, it's all race by race with them, isn't it? I think that is a negative for me. So I think he maps quite well, and if it's a real wet track, then I'm probably going to have to reassess him a little bit. I'd probably bring him in a little bit, but he looks live. He looks very live.
Chances are you're about to lose. For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website.